Hi everybody. This time the topic that I choose is caring for an elder adult at home. It's a very important and commendable decision that you decide to take care of your grandparents, mom, dad, aunt, or close person who is in the third age and who can stay at home alone. However, it's quite possible that you are still weighing what the decision really means. In general, the close circle of an elder adult who needs care at home tends to respond to this situation when they are already living it. That is, they don't plan to take action and reality becomes a necessity. This generates from economic to personal problems. But the important thing is that this change is as friendly and comfortable as possible for both your loved one and those responsible for their care, I mean you. So be clear about these 10 points before you decide to take care of your older adult at home. First point, not everyone can be a caregiver. Caring for an older adult can be strenuous. Even more if your older adult suffers a mental illness, these days is more common, or are bedridden. In fact, this responsibility can create an overload on the caregiver, and the name of this is the burnout syndrome. According to the Geriatric Area Portal, this disorder is caused by the chronic and constant stress that a caregiver experiences daily, and to avoid this, it's very important that the caregiver doesn't feel alone in this task. Point 2. You have to facilitate their autonomy. In this case, as a caregiver or person responsible for their well-being, you must observe their abilities to determine what action they need help with and what their limitations are. Only help in the part that requires support. Point 3. They must live in a comfortable and safe space. Make sure to provide them a safe and comfortable space. Conditioning a place correctly also helps to facilitate independent behaviors of the person. Point 4. Avoid these mistakes. Not being correctly informed. We must look for information to guide us and always have correct advice. Lack of planning. In this case, define in advance how you and your loved ones want to live this stage of their life. And another one, over assisting the elderly. Safeguarding their independence is a way of reinforcing their self-confidence, knowing when and how to help them. Point 5. Ask for help. Sharing responsibility is essential, and if you need help, ask to the family group. Advise you with a medical staff, since an older adult generally presents several pathologies. Point 6. Ensure their quality of life. Autonomy. Independence is essential for your loved one to reaffirm their security and not lose the capabilities they still have. Point 7. Health. According to the WHO, World Health Organization, there are certain conditions that can be associated with aging. Among them are loss of vision and hearing, osteoarthritis, diabetes, depression, and dementia. Point 8. Hygiene. The skin of an elderly person is usually more delicate, since it's drier, less elastic, and thinner, explains a German clinic. At this point, we have to follow these recommendations. Keep the skin dry and hydrate with cream or baby oil to prevent bed sores. Use appropriate products. Give them a balanced diet. Do not scrub any part of the body excessively. Point 9. Recreation. Like anyone, older adults require moments of regulation and distraction to maintain their mental health. At this point, it's essential to be empathetic and understand that an elderly person has fewer alternatives for fun because their body doesn't accompany them. Point 10. Choose a correct bed. For the care of an older adult, it's better to opt for a clinical bed. And these are the three basic reasons why we should choose this option. Different positions to regulate back and legs, adjustable height with respect to the ground, which allows the person to get up and the caregiver doesn't have to strain. With the correct mattress, you avoid other problems such as the appearance of bed sores, and it's a key piece for the elderly to get a good rest. And for finish, if you have the opportunity to take care of your grandparents, dad, mom, aunt, or someone you love, you don't know the beautiful bond that you will create. And the most important thing is that the loved one will feel protected and loved. This project is in memory of my lovely granny, Mama Inez. Thanks.